Am I the a-hole for canceling my parents' $8,600 anniversary party after my sister uninvited me the night before, then told them I ruined everything? He was not calm. What did you do? The planner just called me. The venue says there's no event. The caterer says the order was canceled. What did you do? I said, I canceled everything. Silence. Then, why? I said, because my sister told me I wasn't invited, and since I paid for all of it, I figured that made the decision pretty simple. He said, you're being vindictive. I said, I'm being logical. I didn't cancel to hurt anyone. I canceled because I wasn't going to fund an event I was excluded from. That's not vindictive, that's just a boundary. He hung up. My sister called me 4 times after that. When I finally picked up, she was crying, saying I ruined everything, saying my parents were devastated, saying I made their anniversary about me. I asked her one question. Did you tell them you sent me that text? She went quiet. I said, I'll take that as a no. She said I was being spiteful and petty, and that I always do this. I always make everything about money. And that was the part that got me. Because I had never, in 2 years of quietly paying for things in this family, once made it about money. Not when I covered my dad's car repair, not when I paid my mom's medical copay, not when I gave my sister the deposit for her apartment when she was short. I never said a word. I just did it and moved on. But the second I stopped doing it, I was suddenly the one making everything about money. My parents rescheduled. They paid for it themselves, smaller, at a restaurant. I wasn't invited to that either, which honestly told me everything. My sister still hasn't explained why she sent that text. The closest thing I got was a secondhand message through my cousin saying she felt like I was taking over the planning. I had attended 0 planning meetings. I had made 0 decisions. I had only written checks when asked. I stopped explaining myself after that. Not dramatically, not with a speech. I just stopped. Funny thing is, I used to think being generous meant never saying no. I didn't realize how long I'd been paying for a seat at a table I apparently wasn't welcome at anyway. So, am I the a-hole?